Welcome to another week of Ether Raids. We're starting off against Yamek 808, and we're gonna go with the Marth team. We're gonna have some fun with Marth. I haven't been quite so able to utilize this team in recent weeks, so we're gonna go ahead and take the opportunity once it presents itself. There is a Hardy Bearing unit here in the form of Citrine, but by my calculations, we should be okay, especially with Veyle support on her bonus season. We should be able to out-res this Citrine, which will help us out in terms of avoiding the pre-charge special. And also, with a little bit of luck with positional plays, we won't have to deal with it at all. That aside, let me just set this up so that we can get this thing going. And yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward match once we clear the Citrine of it all. I feel like she'll probably get a summer alt. No, I feel like she's good for it. Yeah, I think she came out long enough ago that it wouldn't be like too big of a deal if she got an ult at this point, and I think it should be something pretty crazy. But then again, I don't know what else you could give Citrine on top of what her weapon already does. I feel like it was good enough, like her weapon at the time that she came out was good enough for her to be like a legendary or a mythic. Even though it wouldn't be, like, plot-wise, it makes no sense. But, yeah, her weapon is definitely that good for it to be, like, a legendary or mythic type of weapon, because it does so much and it's so versatile that no arguments from me if they had done that. But, yeah, I definitely feel like she could get an ult at this point. I don't see why not. I mean, we've gotten 3 Lumeras, so, I mean... Anyways, just want to do one last setup here with Ratatosker, but I think I've run out of space here in terms of my positioning. I didn't place her in the right position, so I don't think this is going to work out very well in terms of setup. But it'll be okay regardless. Marth will be fine. He got this. That aside, should be good here. One pot is secure, or at least going to be, and then the other one we just got to do a little bit of movement to get there. So here we go. Let's see what we start off with. The dance, of course. Oh, forgot to turn on animations. My bad. Well, this is just going to go a bit faster than usual then, but yeah, you're just not going to see what's happening, I guess. But there we go, Marth doing exactly what I expected him to do, and that's that. And yeah, positional play worked out. Let me get the animations on here because I actually wanted the Citrine matchup there for clickbait. Let's do Veyle. Yep, this is perfect clickbait. Alright. Luckily Veyle is bonus this season because I had no intentions of running any of the other units on offense. Ursula, I've already made up my mind that she's gonna be on defense. She's so good that she just has to be on defense. And then there's the colorless Veyle, and I don't really have a place for her currently. Primarily because she doesn't hit. I can't get her to quad consistently. If I could get her to quad consistently, then I'd probably be able to fit her in, but it's I haven't figured out how to make that work yet. The res check is it's not only just the res check. I feel like she has to meet a speed check as well, and she's fairly slow, so I don't know. Might end up foddering that other Veyle, if I'm being honest, because colorless is... I don't really need her as a unit right now, I feel like.
Why not?
And then Nurgle is also just way too good to not be on defense. He's just so good, fantastic. And also I feel like the buff stealing might work against me in certain matchups. Kind of like what happened in Summoner Duels, where I stole assigned decoy, and it kind of worked against me. But GG's, let's play one more. Alright, here's our second match of the day, and we're going to use the same team once more. Good start to the Astra season so far. This one, just gotta back up, or actually avoid Sonya from warping in, or prevent Sonya from warping in with Ratatoska here so that we don't take any AoE damage. Because she also has the ploy, which will make it a little bit difficult for Marth to vantage. So yeah, we're going to avoid the AoE damage and then take on everyone else. This is a nice little Alms game. Valentine, I can't remember exactly which one it is. Yeah, theme team here with Alm, Sonya, Duma. Is Valbar? I think Valbar is from that game. Am I wrong? And then 3 houses in the mix. This is Valbar's Refine. Never seen anyone actually use it, but it looks like it should do a lot of work with that 60% damage reduction. That's actually quite a lot. And also with the...
Where was that?
2, 3... Okay, 15... I don't know. 71. That's actually quite a lot for a save unit. 71 health. That should help out quite a bit in terms of just survival, but overall he would need a lot more to not in today's meta. No, he would just get melted. Kind of remind me of the days when Arden had like 70, 80 health and would still get melted by Micaiah. So yeah, no matter how much health you get, armor effective damage is still a thing, and I really want to start bringing my Micaiah back, but really what slowed her down was DR piercing. DR having just is not as good as having full DR piercing. So ultimately what I want to do is probably swap out her kit. I think I'm going to do this with a lot of units that rely on DR piercing, or just rely on having some type of special spiral build plus infantry no follow-up 4. That gives them the warping and no follow-up at the start of turn. I feel like that's definitely the way to go. Either that or run Emblem Ike's skill. What's it called again? Lagu's Friend. But I don't think that will work very well on Micaiah. I'd have to run like a 3 cooldown special, and she won't get the... until the second hit. I don't know, maybe it'll work, maybe not. She doesn't have the highest defense, so... it might not be the best thing for her. Oh, but it does scale off res too, so... We'll see how many copies of that I'm going to be able to get when the banner comes around. Maybe I should pick up some more rearmed Sonyas. Then again, I don't even have orbs. Because I also want to pick up rearmed Plumeria as well, because I really want to fodder duplicates Occultist Strike, and now is a perfect chance to do that. But this is just so many variables, man. So many variables. Also, I just realized that Sonya didn't get her AoE pre-charge. I forgot that she needed the Quicken Pulse to do that. Or Times Pulse. She just needs one more cooldown, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll get through this. I was also thinking of bringing back my duo, or is it a harmonic Sonya? I think it's harmonic. The one that pre-charges the AoE. Just because it's an AoE meta, and I feel like she's perfect for it. The reason that I don't remember the reason that she fell off. Maybe it was a damage output thing, but she hits pretty hard, so maybe it's not a bad time to revisit that unit, especially being a flyer. I guess probably the only downside is that she's green, so there aren't like... Blue isn't really super meta right now, it's really red, so that's why, well, blue is counter meta, because red is meta, because of Ike. So I guess that's another reason why green has fallen off a little bit, but I really feel like that harmonic Sonya is perfect for the meta that we're currently in. So I might consider dipping back into that one, especially with some of the flyer skills that we've gotten. It would be a pretty good idea to give her like an updated kit, just so that she could put out more damage, because Occultist Strike is actually perfect on her, if I'm not mistaken. I think it really is. Another reason to get more Plumerias. But I only have the one copy. anyways, I'm gonna let out Golvik here, and then bait Marth, because now Sonya has her AoE charge, and she is gonna be able to warp a bit, so have to be a little bit more careful here. It's pretty interesting that the terrain green also goes on the lava tiles. Didn't even notice that before, but that's actually pretty good because it means that no flyers or anything can warp there. So that's actually pretty nice.
For the hope of all.
Just a couple more days until the banner drops. What day is it? A couple more days until the banner drops, so yeah. Waiting patiently to see what that is.
I understand.
Skip a pots. I think it should be a legendary unit instead of a mythic. Not a mythic, it should be a legendary.
Yes?
Next mythic should be at the midpoint banner. Unless they want to throw us like for a loop. But we're almost at summer, June, July.
Why not?
And they always put out some spicy banners in the summer, so a lot of things that you can save some orbs for if you are planning, plan wisely, because we're gonna have a lot of good banners in a couple of months, or a couple of weeks rather.
Close your eyes.
Pretty much done with this one. Edelgard is gonna be the last unit that we take out. I didn't drop the defense replays. I didn't record them because you've already seen it. It's just a rehash of the last Chaos Season defense, so I didn't bother to put it back up. I mean, nothing really changed aside from the one replay where someone did a clear with the new unit, Sharena. I guess that's the only thing that really changed. Outside of that, I'm pretty sure we'll see one of that this season, more than likely. So yeah, I don't think that one's going anywhere. But aside from that, there really wasn't anything interesting to, or at least that I was interested in posting from the defense replays. Just your standard Cavline stuff.
For the hope of
yeah, I don't feel like we got any new tools to really work with on defense, so not too many changes that I can think of at the moment. But GG's. This one's clear. See you in the next one.